You got it.
All right, Webb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man. My head's kind of spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you could debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
I'm lost, Dion. Can we go over it all one more time?
Yeah, for sure. All right, first up, you got the High Flyers. Now, your best teammate there is a point guard. And Coach Troy is a little more modern in his approach to his players.
Right.
Then you got Union Elite. Your best teammate there is a...
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to join Union Elite, sir.
Wise decision, young man.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice?
Actually, I'm thinking about tacos. Man, I'm starving. This is my first time in LA.
You're gonna be great here.
I know I got like a million things to do and only like 3 days to do them, but honestly, it feels like there's a weight lifted from my shoulders. All I ever wanted was a shot to prove myself, and thanks to you, I'm getting that. I mean, for real, it feels like a Hollywood movie.
You got a unique chance to do something special here, MP. Don't waste a second of it.
Oh, I won't. I'm a hard worker. You won't have an issue with that, I promise.
That's what I like to hear. Now, as far as getting an apartment and all that, don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Really?
You just gotta call your folks and let them know your life's about to change. Sound good?
Yes, sounds fire. But hey, do you mind if I get some shots up before I go?
Come on now. My gym is your gym. Welcome to the fam.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion.
Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2KU250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase. Now, I know you're a little disappointed you didn't catch on with the EYBL team.
I was, but it's like you said. I'm here now, so I'm going to make the most of that.
Hey, you learning already. The good news is, if you make your all-star team, you get to play in the showcase game against the EYBL Select, which is basically their...
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad,
Yeah.
were you scared? I mean, when you know, took that big swing towards your dreams?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
A little bit. But I knew I regretted for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try. Hey, you nervous? Look, hey, I know it's a big deal, but you always rise to the occasion.
Do I?
Yeah.
Because you're sacrificing your entire career to make all this happen. And all I've done up until now is complain about growing up in Vermont. So after all that, I just feel like I owe it to you and Ma to make this happen.
Whoa. You don't owe me anything, all right? I'm your father. And I didn't sacrifice my career. My priorities just changed. Look, MP, I don't have any regrets, okay? And hey, I know this is gonna sound corny, but I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, who knows what would have happened if we stayed in New York, right? Right? But you're here. And you have a chance to make your dreams happen. And you owe it to yourself to make it happen. right?
That's exactly what I needed to hear, Pops.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, big dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team,
I
bro.
appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers what's it like running with Union Elite.
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, you know, we play inside out, but I draw double team.
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Now, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Robert, 5 to shoot. That one drops for him. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore, back to Pasco. Etherington, pass to Bertie. Here's Etherington. That ball's coming off of Bertie's feed.
That's the thing about Etherington. You can play him on or off ball.
Here's Harris. Bird, defended by Bertie. Outside, MP. To the inside. A nice shot by Robert.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
And here Team Ballers have it. 4-point game. Etherington outside. Outside, Moore. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Pasco. And the dunk by Pasco.
Good-looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
MP with the look. Try to bank it in, but it misses. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Here's Moore, and it's Team Ballers with another one.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
Outside, MP. To the paint. Robert lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
At a height disadvantage, but great work inside.
Yeah, even against the bigger defender, this guy's not going to back down.
Rodriguez outside. Moore. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, it's MP. He's thwarted by Moore. And that one drops for him.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Union Elite leading this one. MP left side. Finds Bird. Shoots over Berti. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Moore attacks. And he uses the glass on the layup. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Berti with room to shoot. They get it again. The shot from Rodriguez is no good. Right side, MP. Down low. Now Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Moore outside. Berti. From outside, it's off the mark. The drive by MP. Bird. Return to MP. Tries a three. Etherington comes down with the board. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now MP. Pass now to Harris. MP. Moore covering. And MP gets it to go.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Team Ballers call timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Team Ballers trailing. And we have an intentional foul there. Wish I could say why.
Yeah, that was a strange play. I'm not sure what came over him. Just an odd time to foul.
And here Team Ballers have it. Pass to Etherington. Moore. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Here's MP. 7 points in this one. Lets it go from 14. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
His skills, they're matched by his relentlessness. He's in the middle of everything offensively.
Outside, Moore. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. So that brings the first half to a close. Union Elite on top. They lead by 8 and will return right after this break. And you know, guys, Jaden Moore has really been making it happen in this one.
Look, he's just taking what the defense is giving up right now. Playing intelligent basketball and not forcing anything out there.
Yeah, this is how you want him to play. Just letting the game come naturally to him. Love to see this.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Etherington with it. Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Robert. And here we go. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Moore. On the wing, Bertie, guarded by Mitchell. Outside Bertie, now Etherington. Back to Bertie. 6 on the shot clock. Casco, Bird defending. They get the board, and it's good for 2.
He sure is a grinder on the floor. He's constantly doing the little things well on the glass.
Pass to Robert. Mitchell on the wing. MP. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Bertie with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Etherington, no good. And Union Elite with possession. They've led by as many as 11.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Now here's Rodriguez. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
And so Union Elite has it here. 10-point lead. Back to MP. Banked in off the glass.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Moore outside. Bertie. Pass to Etherington. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. MP again.
MP.
Now Moore. 22 points for him. Etherington outside. Drills it from deep.
A nice looking 3-ball by the guard, Etherington. Can't afford to give this guy room to shoot.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Union Elite make a switch. Here's MP. He's got 17. Trying his luck from deep. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And the 2 highly rated prospects in this one, MP and Moore. They've both put in a lot of work in this one.
The way that both Moore and MP have come out and given everything they have has been awesome to see. Great concentration and energy from both of them ever since the opening tip.
Now here's MP. in for another field goal. Now 9 of 14 on the night.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Kicks it to Summers. Now Pasco. Misses the fallback Jay.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
Here's MP. Gets it to fall, and he's now 10 of 15 on the game.
And how about the body control he showed there against a much taller defender?
It's special to see. That's a tough shot.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Here's Wong. Pass to Mahil. Here's Dykstra. 6 to shoot. And here's more from the arc. And Team Ballers miss again. MP outside. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And that one misses. This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Here's Dykstra, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. A defender cannot give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to go on Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Summers. Diaz covering. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick. A defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Union Elite, MP. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. And here Team Ballers have it. They trail by 14. Returns it to Moore. The shot over MP. Here's Mahil. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
MP with the look. The 3 is up. And it's Mahil with the rebound. Here's Team Ballers now. Long. Intercepted. Outside MP. To the right side. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 14-point game. Rodriguez, the screen. Pass to Berti. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Oh, look at Berti sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
And Union Elite has possession. The biggest lead of the game was 15. Here's Etherington. Outside Berti. That three off the mark. Three-pointer Bird. They get it back. MP with the look. No good. Now Etherington. Pass to Berti from outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Berti. And Union Elite has possession. 13-point lead. And MP gets it to go.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Now here's more. With just 5 to shoot. Etherington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. MP with the look. Rodriguez grabs the board. Moore with it. He's picked up by MP. Back to Moore. To the paint. Rodriguez. And he lays it straight in.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
MP outside. Robert, he's guarded by Pasco. Back to MP. Rodriguez grabs the board. 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Nifty move. And yep, it's good.
MP.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on MP.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My God, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a 1-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
this is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, picks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of two investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for three.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities for the basketball courts to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
To the paint. Buries the 7-footer. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
MP, Pagan defending, back to Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Now Carrington for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP goes back up, and Harris with the lay-in.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Now Carrington. Martinez with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Right side, Lund. The shot from the low post is good.
Good defense, but better offense from Lund.
Union Elite trail. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the And so off the tip, it's attack from Sac.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Lund, covered by Robert, kicks it to Pagan. Wing shot on the way. The shot that time, not on target. And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now MP. Pagan picks up the board, and the big name that's It'll be the attack from Sac off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
On the wing, Carrington. Bird defending. Just 5 on the clock. And Drexel Carrington with the triple.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Carrington, no good. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
He is a gritty player, guys. Even giving away some inches, he can still win the rebound battle.
MP with the rock, guarded now by Pagan. And it's MP missing, stolen by Pagan. Fast break, here they come. Puts the move on. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Left side, MP. To the inside. A nice shot from Harris. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Martinez, Bird defending. From downtown, Lund. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time, getting it done on the offensive glass.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's MP. Sac grabs the miss. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Inside, Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
He can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path of responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Now here's Bird. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass MP. Left side Bird. Shoots over Carrington. Carrington with the block party. The triple from Martinez. He's now 1-2 with that bucket.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up. As a player.
It'll be the attack from Sac off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Another miss by MP. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now here's Lund. Pass to Martinez. Pagan. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan with it, covered by MP. And here's Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. Rebound by Union Elite.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
MP, no good. And here's Pagan. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That three from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Martinez. Fires for 3. Pagan misses. Pass to Robert. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside Pagan. And he drops it in from the low post.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now MP. He's got 6. Count the basket.
Smart play from Bird. Simply finding the open man.
The attack from Sac Trail. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Outside, MP. Pass to Robert. Lund with the steal. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Covered by Robert. Outside Pagan. Lund.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the attack from Sac, Austin.
And they take the... So we wrap up the first half. The attack from Sac up on top, leading by 9. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 9. Down low. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Right side, MP. Now Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
He's been a real bright spot in what otherwise has been really dim, a struggle for this team.
Now Pagan. 11 points on the game so far. Pass to Martinez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lund, defended by Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for 3, and again, Zach with the triple.
This offense is at its best, and Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
MP outside. Shoots from 14. Pagan picks up the board. And so here it's Sack. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Lund. Left side Lund. Martinez outside. MP with the block. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Left side, Lund. Kicks it out to Martinez. Takes the 3. The second chance effort. And Lund lays it up and in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Mitchell on the wing. MP. And again, Union Elite gets a bucket.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch-up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me, Carrington's the one who looks like an elite prospect.
MP kicks it to Mitchell. Return to MP. That shot off. Outside Pagan. And he loves it up towards the rim. Stolen by Bird. Inside. And MP gets it to go.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
Sack in the lead. Cunningham. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find it.
Outside MP. And Mecca pulls it down. And it's Sack with the ball. To the paint. Here's Carrington. Here's Mecca. Pass to Cunningham. Now Carrington. Here's Olsen. Now covered by MP. Count it. It's good.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Outside, Harris. MP. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
He's had a very efficient offensive performance and been a bright spot for this team.
Guys, who knows how much bigger this lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting.
Outside Carrington. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
So both teams making some changes here. Shot clock at 2. Zach with another miss. Union Elite trailing here. Here's MP. Yes, it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
On the wing, Carrington, defended by Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Carrington down low, defended by Harris.
He followed up a nice defensive effort on that possession with an equally good rebound.
Here's MP. Great D that time from Austin Lund. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And Harris with the rejection. MP outside. Again, MP missing. Pass to Carrington. Here's Mecca. Offline from the top of the key. MP with the look. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
And the attack from Sac call time here.
On the wrong side of a run like this, you need to burn a timeout.
Coach was aware and didn't hesitate. Have to do something before the game gets completely away from you.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Martinez. 2 points as that one goes.
High percentage hoop out in the rock inside.
Robert guarded by Lund. And here's Mitchell to the middle. MP. Yep, that one goes.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
And it's Sac with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Kicks it out to Martinez. Back to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him, but it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence as he keeps looking for a shot.
One with the pick. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
MP with the look. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5. And it's Sac's ball. To the paint. Here's Pagan. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Blue Rock, second personal foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jake Bird, second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jake Bird, third personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Blue Rock, third personal foul.
Pass to Martinez.
Harris is tall to anyone's eye, but maybe more notable, he's sturdy. Difficult to shoot against because he's a physical player. Intimidates the shot, and it's off target.
To the middle. Back to MP. Cash it in. That's money. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
The shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has completely changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back into this game. Everything had to start falling, and boy, they have gotten falling. We look at the chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
Mitchell outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up by 5. And time called here. Union Elite. What's your take here, guys?
Possibly forestalling the inevitable?
Yeah, let this clock roll. People have places to be.
From deep, it's MP. The shot off that time. And so it's the attack from Sack with the W.
Well, even though MP couldn't get it.
And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Inside. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Martinez. Carrington for three, and it's good, assisting on the play with Lund. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And the shot goes in.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Now Carrington. He has 6. Martinez outside. From outside, it's off the mark. MP outside. Lund with the rebound. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Defended by Harris. Martinez, left side. No good on the triple. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington. Makes it off the glass.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
Robert, a screen. Down low. And then Robert with the dunk.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
Carrington with it. He's got 8 in this one. Takes a 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Union Elite trail. MP with it. Martinez covering. For 3, it's Mitchell. Lund with the rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Carrington with the steal, pushing it up. Here's Pagan. 1 up, 1 down as he hits his first shot of this game.
Pagan was right where they needed him, getting out in transition and taking advantage before the defense got set.
Outside, MP. To the paint. The kick out to Bird. MP. Pagan defending. The attack from Sack leading. Carrington for three. MP grabs the miss.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Pass to Robert. Now Harris. 5 on the clock. MP with the bucket.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And so here it's Sack. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Here's MP. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
MP with the steal. Mitchell outside. Now Harris. MP left side. And the go-ahead bucket is no good. Martinez with the ball. Mitchell covering. Carrington, no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make it.
Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Inside. Pagan. And Harris with the rejection. Passes to MP. Looking to end his cold spell. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Michael Pagan. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so he hits them both. And here's Carrington. He's got 8 in this one. Martinez outside. One with the pick. Carrington for 3. Offensive rebound for Sack. One, that's good.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
MP outside. Back to Kolish. Outside, Harris. Nails the three-pointer. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pagan with it. MP's there. Pagan shot's good.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Rebound brought home by Carrington. Sack trailing here. To the wing, right side. The 3. They grab their own miss. From deep, it's Pagan. 1. It's good. On the putback.
Yeah, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign in the offensive boards.
Harris outside. MP. Pagan defending. MP, no good. And it's Sack's ball. Pass to Carrington. The 3 is up. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Here's Harris. Guarded by Lund. Here's MP. Bird. Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off the cold streak like this.
Carrington shot falls. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Stolen away by Mitchell. To stop the run. Sack with the rebound.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
Carrington for three. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The attack from Sack up on top, leading by 5. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Shot clock at 5. Martinez can't get it to go. Union Elite trailing here. MP inside. Pagan defending. That one falls.
MP.
Here's Carrington. He's got 10. Pass to Lund. Martinez, 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Now Pagan. Outside, Lund. Carrington. Bird defending. Lund. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
You thought you'd lose game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
The kick out to Bird. Back to MP. To the left wing. To the middle. Pagan picks up the board. Sack in the lead. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Union Elite. Left side, MP. Soft touch off the glass and in. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Carrington for 3. That one's in for his 5th field goal of the game. 5 of 12 shooting.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Misses in close. Shoots the 3. And the attack. Sack with another tray.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The answer. Harris wasn't going to let his opponent think they own the arc.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Defense right there. Lund with the pick. Carrington for 3. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And time called here. Union Elite.
Adam Cunningham. Substitution.
Now MP. Pagan defending. Back to MP. And he gets it to go.
That's how they want their offense to operate. Get the ball near the rim.
Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
Yep, count it.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Pass to Robert. Count it, that bucket is good.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
On offense, here's Sack. Martinez outside. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Robert.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
On the wing, it's MP. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams really feeding off each other in terms of energy right now.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime. Both teams picking things up.
And the attack from Sack, call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a pretty long time coming, too.
Substitution for Union Elite.
The kick out to Bird. Back to MP. Buries it from down low.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Sack trailing here. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Back to Pagan. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Robert. Harris right side. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
On offense, here's Sack. Here's Lund. Carrington for 3. Knocks down the long Jay.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
Now MP.
2 minutes remaining.
Bird outside. MP. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer's offline. The drive by Carrington. Nice D from Brandon Harris.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and caused a miss. Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Now Carrington. To the inside. One. And it's going to be 2 free throws to the contact on the shot.
Using the size, Lund got into a position and he forced the defense's hand.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Tries a 3. Another miss by MP. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
They want to put themselves in front right here. That's for sure.
Outside Carrington. Back to Pagan. 6 to shoot. Outside Carrington. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. Fast break. Here we go. Count it.
Mitchell. A memorable name. A memorable jump shot right there. Double M under double pressure, rising to the occasion, and he just upped their chances significantly.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. The 3-pointer is off the mark. And Union Elite has possession. Here's MP. The shot misses. Timeout. Called by Sack. Bill talk things over.
They can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation, Danny?
Well, hey, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out. What's the defense come out in? You've got to look for the best shot no matter what direction you go in.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind earlier in the game, but hung in there and didn't let it get out of hand.
Pass to Martinez. He's off from three. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Michael Pagan. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Lund. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Man, that's a tough shot, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
Here's Pagan, and the layup falls.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
MP with the look. And no